What I think about Ice Cube, It's My Ego. It came out. I listened to it. He sampled Al Green's Love and Happiness, and I think Mike Epps was in it. I saw some faces in there. He did his usual West Side roll call. But the line that stood out with me, which was true, he said, I was Kendrick before Kendrick Lamar. It's true, except for me, he was better and he had bigger hits. See, and before people come in and say, well, we're not like us and how big Kendrick is, and I know he's got these special awards, he didn't hit like Cube did. He's talented. He can write. He's got a very deep pronunciation and manner that he puts down, but it don't hit like Cube did. Cube hit everybody hard. Cube, especially Jericho era Cube. It's funny too, because Cube's like he's wearing rocking a preacher wig in the video. The video hilarious. It's my ego, but I saw it, but he did. Um, it was Cube had a style that just hit organically. I remember Sinead O'Connor calling him her favorite writer. You know, he really just had a way of tapping into so much. He was his own tapestry, you know, and he just had a way about it. And there is some parallels to that between the two, except that Cube didn't have to boast. He worked with the East Coast. He worked with the Bomb Squad, Public Enemy's old sound crew for his debut, America's Most Wanted, if you remember. So he did the best of both worlds. He hit it all the way around. He had a tone, a flavor, a vibe. Before he became, got into his movie bag and his, rugged business and everything else he did, his music was hidden, before West Side Connection for all that. So it's My Ego's it's catchy. I mean, I like some of the lyrics in there, musically. It's kind of like trademark Cube, but I like that line because it's true. Because people who don't know, Kendrick had to have studied off of Cube's playbook, but it's the way Cube could relate to the streets. That's the way, the tone, the way he said stuff, you know. And he had diss records for days. Because Cube still got the ultimate diss track. You already know. And I know they're gonna be rocking about Not Like Us. I don't know if Not Like Us is gonna be still seen in the same way in 20 years down, 30 years alone, the way Cube did it to NWA. But when you can take out a whole crew plus their manager, that's the ultimate diss track. And Cube dissed with the best of the best. Now I'm gonna keep it 100. And especially Jerry Curl era Cube, that was the flames there. And I like Kendrick, but it's not the same. And I just thought about that line because Kendrick's boasting in an era where he really don't got no competition. I mean, really. Drake sells all that, but you know, J. Cole, you got a few cats out here, but you ain't got no. Cube had the harder competition, contrary to what Nelly said. Nelly had it from a what we call the corporate when they were selling platinum and double diamond, which I'll give Nelly his due for saying his era was tough because they're all different eras. But if you're basing it on street authenticity, when it was a big freaking deal, when your album debuted number one pop, Cube did it in a time when that was like a wow. And I'm talking about you weren't Hammer and you weren't, crossover artist, Young MC, you weren't cross or DMC. You was like coming authentic with no radio play hardly, and you did this. That's what made Cube stand out because his was in an era when that was a big deal. It's like wow, he hit the streets. People was feeling him. He could put out anything, and it was happening at that time. So anyway, that's just my thoughts and takes about Cubes. It's My Ego. That's the song that's out now. And you forget how long Cube been doing the thing. Of course, the film game that took over and other things, the big three. Cube's always been doing stuff, but he keeps things in perspective. But anyway, please like, subscribe, work on thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another shitter if you like. Hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay true, stay woke, stay free. I'm out one time. Peace.